Check your mic, bro.
Hello.
No. Hello. Alright, check your headphones. Make sure they work. I want to make sure everything works before I start. I don't want to start, and then you're like, I just see you doing this, and you're like, I can't hear nothing. Can you check your cans, please?
Yeah, hold on. I have a text message sent. Are you recording?
Yeah. Well, I'm more just checking everything so I can, then I can record. Can you hear?
Can't hear anything.
Stupid. Maybe you chewing on your earphone? That's just all shredded.
It's your bullshit fucking...
Your bullshit. It's your bullshit fucking...
It's your, you know what that is? It's your greasiness from your head that's making them dissolve like that. And I only know that because, bro, do you ever get like...
False.
It's very true.
It's false.
It's very true.
Let me see yours.
Nothing, boy.
Let me see.
Nothing, boy.
Let me see.
Oh, you fuck.
Stupid bitch.
You can't throw these ones. These are the expensive ones. You can only throw the guest ones. The guest ones you can throw.
Well, you don't get to buy the expensive ones and then say they're not falling apart. And the cheap ones from fucking Radio Shack in the 90s are.
To be fair, those are my very first ones I've ever had, so those are kind of sweet. You're just talking shit about my first ever pair of headphones for the podcast.
I need beer.
All right, well, let's take a break. I just wanted to check this.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
And then we'll start.
If you call me Tetas again, I'm kicking the phone over.
Oh, you don't like that name?
I don't like it.
All right. So that's another one gone.
I'm okay with it. Go back. I like Chode Host more than...
Nobody bullied me as a kid.
If I had to pick one, gun to my head,
Yeah.
best of the worst two fucking names ever, I guess I'm going Chodo.
Gun to my head, I'm going back to Chode Host.
It's like if you had to get one thing tatted on your forehead.
Yeah. I'm going back to Chode Host.
Dude, Tetas or Chodos? Fuck. I mean, I guess Chodos.
Give me Chode Host. Go get that money, money, money. Shorty, I don't. Mind. Oh, God.
God. Do you see what I'm fucking talking about? This is exactly why I wanted to test everything out before, because I wanted to have no issues when we started.
Check your cans, man. Check your cans. Yeah. All I wanted was for you to check your damn cans. Shorty, I don't. Mind.
All right, so before we start, though, I got to ask, why are you in such a happy mood, dude?
I get that money, money, money.
Let me ask you this again, because it was funny the first time. But when did you start drinking? Like, what time today did you start drinking?
Yesterday. I started yesterday.
You're good, though, right? You're just having a fun time? You're just like, just one of those fun benders, right?
Yeah, man. It was a fun one. It's not. There's nothing sad about it.
All right, cool.
I took my kids to the bowling alley, and my friends took their kids, and
I like where this is going.
I just haven't been there in a long time, and I forgot I have free will, and they'll sell me as many pictures as I want.
Yeah.
And then they turned off the lights at like 5 o'clock, so I just got into like fucking club mode.
You're like, oh.
I was like, shit.
Oh, Chodo.
Oh, shit.
Chodo's is coming
Chodo's
out.
coming out.
Tetas
Who wants to see
coming
my tetas? Yeah, I really went for it. Not too crazy, but
What
just
was
like
it? Just
for
like
me.
picture, or what?
Yeah, it was like pictures. And then a shot.
Ooh, of.
I did Jameson.
Nice.
Yeah. And then that was it. And
No,
then,
but then that
and
led
then I
into-
passed out early.
Okay, what time did you guys go bowling?
We went bowling at like 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like hammered by like 7.
So then you passed out what, around like
9:30?
Yeah.
9:30.
That's pretty ideal. Pretty ideal for day drinking.
It's ideal, but then I woke up at like 3:15, and I was just up.
AM?
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah. And then I was
Did
just
you have
up.
a drink at 3 a.m?
No, I thought about it. But I laid there, and I made myself go to the gym at 5.
Nice, yeah.
And then by like 6:30 when I left there, it was like I was like, all right, I feel good. Like I'm gonna be okay. Like I came home, took like 3 giant shits. I feel like it got it all out of my system.
Mhm.
It was like because I ate like crap too. It wasn't just that I drank last night. You know?
Yeah.
Like I got drunk and then I was like eating bowling alley food and came home and ate. And bowling alley food, dude, it's not good.
I mean, yeah. It's food at a bowling alley.
I know. Okay, I know. Hindsight, I know. And then I made it to like noon, feeling fine, and then I was like picking up and stuff around the house, and then I needed to go run errands, and that's when I hit you up, and I was like, "Yeah, I want to drink again." Like I started to
Wait, so
like,
then when did you start drinking again?
like 12:30 noon. One.
It's not too bad then.
When did I hit you up? Like within the hour of me hitting you up saying I'm
About the
getting
game.
beer,
Mhm.
I got it. And then
What happened? Your family bailed on you or what?
no, they're all here.
Then why did you say you had nowhere to watch it?
Oh, because I don't buy the game.
I know, but I thought that's why. So when I text you and
I was hitting up friends to see if they wanted to watch it.
oh,
Like either make a plan, go somewhere.
Oh, so okay. So whenever you put we're a Broncos Colts family, I thought that meant like we all get together.
Oh,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
damn, the
no,
family
no.
kick you out the house or what?
No, no.
They said, oh, you invited a meal? Oh, text them back and tell them they're canceling it.
Yeah, we're out.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I just meant like that game's important to me because like my wife is a Broncos fan, I'm a Colts fan.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Like, damn, we got kicked out the family.
And we're here
Sunday night.
recording during it. I'm not even.
I apologize.
So if I'm on my phone, I'm not texting. I'm looking at the score.
That's funny because you could have just done that and it would have been like every other episode. So
I know,
it
that's
doesn't
true.
matter.
That just proves it. Every other episode, I'm texting.
Yeah. What were we talking about though? I know, I'm so bummed, man. Like, I mean, it is exciting that our first game was on a Friday and in Brazil, but now our second game is on a Monday. And I'm like, bro, like we still haven't had our first Sunday, so like everyone gets to watch their team play today, and I'm like, still waiting tomorrow. Chargers versus Raiders already, man. This is exciting stuff. Chargers versus Kansas City, we win in the same division, and now the Raiders. And if we win again, then we're in first place. We're in the real first place. Isn't that weird? Like I mean, I know most sports it runs that way, but it does. Obviously, like the teams that you play that don't really matter, I guess, those games. Like there's how many? There's 4 or 5 in each division? 4. So like out of all your games, like those are the 4, well, usually about 8, right? Because you play each team twice. So like those are the 8 games that are like the major ones. So like you could win those and lose the other ones, and it's still kind of fuck with your record. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird how it works that way.
Well, of course it fucks with your record, but you'll still make the playoffs because you won the division. Shorty, I don't
Oh, here we go again.
mind.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Slobs in the
I
Pod.
need to know the lyrics.
I'm your host, Jordan. I just ran 10 miles this morning because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a runner. I don't know if I've said that before, but just in case you guys were wondering. And to my right, my
Shorty,
chode host,
I don't.
no longer AKA because he doesn't like that name, so that's another name off the list. All right, so guys, if you guys remember, we can't call him.
If you dance on a pole, that don't make you a hoe. Shorty, I don't mind. When you work until 3, if you're leaving with me,
Oh, but
go
he's
make
having-
that money. Your money.
So let's go through the list of nicknames we've given him, and he's shot down. Well, he let us have, and after a while, he was like, "Actually, it really hurt. It
Because
really
I know
hurts
how
when
it
you say that."
is. Go and
What
handle
was the
your
first one?
biz.
Risley Bear.
Oh, that one was okay. I didn't have a problem with that.
But you were, okay. You didn't have a problem with it, but you were very happy when I stopped calling you it. When I said I was going to stop calling you that.
I think I just, as a fat first-generation American boy who grew up in the 90s, I just don't like names that aren't my name. I just don't like being called names.
You don't like a good old nickname?
I mean, if
Do I have to be-
if it's something sick like fucking
Blade,
Blaze,
Blaze?
Viper,
Viper.
fucking Tank,
Okay, yeah.
Call me something dozer. Call me something sick. You know what I mean? Fucking sledge.
Dump truck.
Dump truck. Well, now we're getting gross. Yeah.
Garbage truck.
Garbage disposal.
No, what they're big and fucking aggressive, dude. Isn't that what you want? You want
yeah.
like powerful things, right?
Yeah, trash truck.
Grizzly bear, though, that's dope.
I was okay with
It's on a take on a grizzly bear, which is a big, powerful, one of the most feared animals in the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you throw some Riz in there, so add a little gold chain to them. Maybe put on one of those like Run DMC, what are those hats called?
Kangol?
Yeah, one of those for sure. And, maybe some gold rings on the fingers, a couple gold Rolexes on each watch. And then you get yourself a Grizzly Bear. So I thought that was a great one. But so no longer Grizzly Bear, and now Deathless is gone. So it's all right, guys. We'll find something that sticks.
R.I.P.
And you know what's funny? You make it seem like we call you that. Like, you're like, I just don't like that name. It's like, no one called you that. It's just for the show.
I hate how it's become such a thing.
Well, wait, let me ask you this, though, because obviously we've ran into people like, because some of my friends have messaged me, obviously, and they'll be like, oh, I ran into your friend or whatever. And to me, they call you like the podcast guy. Has anyone ever been like, hey, Chodos?
That does.
Or for, like anything. Hey, Grizzly Bear. Have you got any of that or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because luckily I don't have like a nickname or anything. So if anything, people will call me the Slob, which is kind of messed up. It's like, all right.
That's fine.
That's kind of hurts.
I mean, it's kind of the name of the thing.
Yeah, but
Shorty, I don't.
You think Johnny Knoxville likes people calling him Jackass everywhere he goes? No, it's just the name of the show.
It's made him a lot of money. I think he's okay with it.
Call me whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, for real.
So recently, I don't know if I told you, and actually, you never really cared to ask if I was okay this whole time. But last week I was gone. I went on my first ever business trip with my big boy job.
Yeah. You wanted me to make sure you were okay on your trip?
I mean, like I know when you travel, I at least like try to be like, hey, like have a
Are you back in your room? Can you text me when you're back in your room?
But I know like mid trip, I'm like, hey, like you guys good? Everything? How's it over there?
Do you every time?
At least like once. At least you'll get at least. I'm just saying,
just something you've done.
You'll get at least a text like at some point in your trip, especially when I know you're like going away, like like when you went to Hawaii or wherever.
Yeah, but I go to cool places, man.
For sure.
You went to Casa Grande?
Sierra Vista.
Sierra
Vista, Arizona.
I mean,
next to Tombstone, Arizona.
The only reason I know Sierra Vista is because I play college football. Nice.
Yeah, what's up?
I play college football on a...
what college you go to?
What college do I play? No. On PlayStation. And then if you,
I like how you said that. No shit. We know you meant that.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
You meant a video game.
I'm not really an athlete. I'm not really a 19-year-old athlete.
Imagine being that guy that has to like.
Let me explain.
They assume they heard
the video. I'm not actually a 6'5", 224-pound quarterback.
I know that's what you think because the way I look, but I'm just telling you now. I get this all the time.
Yeah, I know you assume I came out of Hamilton and Chandler and got drafted or recruited by U of A and then drafted by the Saints. But that's not the case.
So Sierra Vista,
I just know because it's in like the little when you can create a guy and then you make him from Arizona, you can pick.
That's one of the cities.
It's Sierra Vista, or his hometown or whatever.
Yeah. No, it's pretty nice. Very it's still in Arizona. The weather is pretty beautiful. I guess it's more up towards like Scottsdale.
Flagstaff.
Like Flagstaff area, so it's a little bit cooler. I mean, not that much, but it wasn't as hot.
It took you what, like 5 hours to get there?
Like 4.5, 5, yeah.
What car did you take?
We took my boss's car. I don't know what I would do and don't want to say. It's really iffy when you get around like.
Yeah, don't.
Bro, like yeah, I'll just get very broad with it, but so it was just like Monday through Friday. It was just we were just learning a new like program that we're gonna start using, and instead of. Because they were just going to send my boss, and I was going to hold down the fort here, by myself in the office. But she was like, well, I'd like him to go with me because it's going to be a lot of stuff. And if we can just both go at the same time and learn at the same time, then it would help her a lot better. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, shit. So they were like, and our like big boss, the guy that's over like all the areas, he was like, that's a good idea. He's like, all right, bring him too. So we got someone from a different site to come and cover for us, just to do like the basics, you know, just basic resident stuff. And so then, yeah, we went over there, and it was just going over all that new stuff. But the crazy thing was like, I've always done like outdoor jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I felt like what's the guy from Australia? The movie, Crocodile Dundee, when he was like in the city.
Yeah.
I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like a whole new world. It was like office type, you know, talk, a lot of acronyms. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy stuff. So it was just a lot to take, and it was a lot of information in one day. Like, I mean, we'd have like 12-hour days, just like, and it was just a simple, like, we'd have a little computer in front of us. They'd have a big screen, and it was just the walk. Like there was like three, like IT guys. Like, they were literally forming the website, like this new program that we're going to use. They were forming it as we were learning it, because they were pretty much using us. And they're like, well, you guys use this program. You're the ones that are going to use it. You know what to expect from the last one we had. So, like, as we're going through this, let us know, like, what buttons would be more, you know, easier to do your job. Like, just stuff like that. So, like, they'd be like, oh, well, I think it'd be cool if we could have this option. They're like, okay, hold on. They'd fucking disconnect from the thing. They'd go into some, I assume, like, I'd never looked at their computer, but I assume they have like the Matrix shit, like database layer cut, and then they'd be like program a whole website pretty much. It was crazy stuff. But bro, like, it sucked because the whole time I was in there, I was like, I had like stress and anxiety like through the roof, because my dumbass is in there thinking like, oh, these guys expect me to understand this like right away. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand shit the entire time. Like, it was just a whole new, and I mean, okay, no, I'm wrong. A lot of it was close to what we used to do before, so I was like, okay, like I that makes sense. But there was just other things where I was like, nah, like I'm in. It was I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but I didn't want to say anything, and I had that, like, the whole time I was in there, it was like that that feeling of please don't pick on me, please don't pick me, because they would do that. They'd be like, okay, you know, let's they have this little thing that you could hook up to your computer, and it like automatically hooks up to the screen so we can see what their screen is, and they would hand it to someone to be like, okay, like, show us how you do. Yeah,
You plug your shit in. It's just the podcast episode you're editing, and the Chargers depth chart.
I'm all trying to get out of shit before they bring it over to you. No, so it was just like that. But mainly, obviously, the main head guy was like, he knew who had been here. I was the more younger guy, so they didn't really pick on me as far as asking me questions or have me really do much. But there was one time when it was me and my boss. We were sitting next to each other, and she got up to use the restroom, and he was like, called her name to like, all right, pass her the thing. And he looks over, and it's an empty, you know, laptop, and then it's just me. And he looks at me, and he's like, "Where'd she go?" I was like, "I went to the restroom." He's like, "All right, then give it to Jordan, let him hook up." And I was like, "Oh fuck, dude!" I was sweating, and like, luckily, it was like what they wanted me to do, like run through. I was like, that was probably the one thing that I got like the most understanding of, because it was like pretty similar to what we had done before. So I wasn't too scared, but just the fact that like, everyone was gonna see every click I was making, and you know, like when you're trying to do something on the computer, and like someone that knows the website, they know when you're going the wrong way, because they'll be like, oh, click on this, like click back home, and you start going like up towards the right, and they're already like, all right, this guy has no idea what the fuck he's doing, you know? Yeah. Like, you know, he's like, he's doing this with the mouse, but in his head he's like, where the fuck's home? Where the fuck's home? So bro, so I hook up. Luckily. So they like told me I was gonna go last minute, so they didn't have a laptop for me, like a newer one. So they gave me like an old, like, fucking, bro, this shit was like this big. It was like a Dell one, fucking like this fat and shit. I had to put it in my backpack. It was heavy as hell. Right. Luckily, the because it was so old, like, it was very slow. So I'd click on something, bro. I'd click on something, and then nothing would happen, and then like our boss would be like, "Are you gonna click it?" And I'm like, "I did." And then it'd go. So it, like, a bunch of times he just assumed I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like, oh fuck. But and he's like, what's going on? And I was like, the computer's slow. He's like, it's one of the old ones. And he was like, oh, that's right. He's like, all right. Luckily, my boss got back, and he's like, okay, give it to Christy now. So I only did like a couple steps, and then they took it away from me. But bro, like, soon as they passed it over, I was like, I gotta use the restroom. I felt like so nauseous. Like, it was like, oh man, I don't know. And like I said, it's just because I think in my head, I'm like, okay, these are the people that, you know, this is like my boss and stuff, like above the boss. So like, he clearly is gonna see like what if I know what I'm doing, you know, like because I have never met this guy before, so especially meeting him now for the first time and spending this whole week with him doing all this training in front of him, it wasn't it wasn't a bunch of us, it was like eight of us and then like 3 guys that were the IT people. So like from the actual company, it was like 8 of us. So he talked to each and every one of us. Like we all, by the end of the, by Thursday, we were all like pretty cool, and it was really cool. By like the last day, we all kind of broke the ice at some point. It was less less training and more like you got it and like just running through it and then kind of being over your shoulder like, no, you can go here. Started like loosening up a bit. The people started loosening up a bit and like getting some jokes in. So it was cool altogether, but new experience for sure, man. Like at one point, like I told my boss, I was like, can I go back out to grounds? Like, can I go back out and cut the grass? Because this was just a whole nother level of like stress I've never.
Yeah,
bro. Like the first day was training, was Tuesday. Monday was just like a traveling day. Tuesday we got there, or Monday we got there, and then Tuesday morning it started, and that was the first day, and it was like 12 hours. Bro, I got to the room and I brought like my laptop because I to edit. I brought a whole bunch of stuff to do because I knew it was gonna pretty much be like just training. As soon as you're off, they're like, you can go back to the room, you can go out to dinner, whatever you want to do. I knew that, so I was like, honestly, I don't really want to go anywhere. Service didn't really seem like anywhere I wanted to like look around. I mean, I wish I would have known there was like trails and shit to like I could have gone to like to walk, but that first day, bro, I was like not physically, just like mentally drained. Like I said, I brought my laptop to do editing. I got there, I was like, I don't even want to look at my fucking laptop. Like I was in front of a computer all day. My eyes were like bloodshot red. Also, I wear contacts, so they were like drying out. But still, like I was just so like I didn't turn the TV on. I literally just went. I got in the room, put my headphones in. I think I was like playing a podcast, and then I was like ironing my clothes for the next day, doing stuff like that, just kind of like trying to decompress. And then like, that first hour after I was like fully normal. And it was crazy because like I legit was getting like a sickness from like stressing out so much. I would only get like nauseous and stomach aches when I was in the class. And it's nothing anyone did. It was just my personal like demons I was battling because I was, like I said, I was just the young one. I didn't really know much. Little did I know towards the end, like everyone was on the same page as me. They just like they seemed like when they would like oh here you do it, and they seemed like they knew what they were doing. It was just because like maybe they got like a couple weeks before me, because at the time I wasn't gonna go, so there was like no point in including me in the training prior to this. So they had kind of seen like a couple steps, but at the time they're like, don't really pay attention. Like you're gonna get more when you come that week. So they had kind of at least like been aware of what the website even looked like. For me, that Tuesday, I just clicked on. It was the first time I logged into this shit for something. So I was comparing myself to these people that have like, I assumed, they've been here a long time because they knew our boss. Like they were like on a first name basis type thing. So they've all been around, but at the same time, it's a brand new system that none of these people know. And I just wasn't getting to that through my head. So I was there assuming like they want me to know this shit. Like, so after we go over a couple notes and it's like, all right, now do it. Yeah. And it really wasn't like that. I was just I was like literally like making myself freak out. And it kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Because like I said, as soon as, bro, the moment I knew we were like, because some days it were, we'd get out at like 5, 6 p.m. And then the next day we got out like at 3. So the next few days I was like, are we about to get out right now? Or are we going to be here till 6? So like that was happening. And the moment I heard them, like you could hear in their tone, like, all right, then, no, that we'll get to that tomorrow. No, we'll worry about that on Thursday. Stuff like that. Then I started seeing, one person close their laptop. All that nauseous feeling, everything went away. The moment I knew we were done, I knew from here on out, no one's going to pick on me or call me or anything to do anything. So all that just went away. I went back to the room and I'd be fine. It was almost like, it's almost like I was like allergic to like.
Allergic to success, effort, allergic to effort.
Yeah. Or learning new things.
Oh. Oh. Are any of you a tall can and a podcast?
Oh, bro. Oh, man. So now I think I'm with this job, though, is coming some like questions I have about myself. But like, because now Bro, like
sexually.
bro. So for instance, so the like my boss here in Yuma,
Yeah.
the equivalent to that same position over there for the location we went to, she ended up being really fucking cool, like really fucking cool, she ended up like she followed the podcast.
No way.
Yeah,
Whoa.
but like with the intention, like I'm not gonna say anything about her name or nothing, but like with the intention of we understood who each other is. By the end of like all this training and like one night we all went out to dinner and stuff.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? You know when you hang out with someone or not long? No. What's the word? When you're finally like in a
Yeah.
you start sharing things
yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, oh, okay, I see. So I'm just gonna say like she was cool like that, and even her following the podcast at the time I had no issue with, but now I'm like, oh man, because what if obviously she was the one that commented that thing. I don't know if you saw it where she said 1 and then 2 I guess I shouldn't say much because then people are gonna go. Yeah, that was the account, but
I wondered.
But
Yeah.
so
Shorty, I don't.
but this is my thing. Mine. You're like, say it.
Thank you.
Say it.
Thank you.
Before you continue, say it.
Money.
But so I was like, oh man, like, is this the point where, like, what if she sees something and then she messages me and like, hey, like, I know you're cool and everything, but she's like, I just want to give you a warning, like, some of the stuff I saw in your, thing, like, I'm just saying, like, you might want to.
Think she did or she might?
No,
You're worried.
I'm worried, or now I'm like, but like she commented, so obviously she's. I know she's scrolling through some of the stuff,
Or even if she's not, like she's at least like if she comes across something, she's entered your world. You know what I mean? And then like
yeah.
if she doesn't like it, she'll dip. She'll be like, "Oh, that was a mistake."
Yeah, I
You know what I
don't
mean?
want to be a part of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then also
She seems
and-
cool. Like,
Yes.
She gets how to enter and how to exit if she wants to.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing too. I hope like I don't know. And once again though, this is one of those things that I don't understand, but like I hope like as like the company, if they were ever to come across this, I would hope like they would be like, yeah, but at work he is, a great worker. He's this and this and this. That's just that's his free time. Who are we to say, what he can and can't do and can and can't say on his free time? As long, what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be one thing if I was doing this and saying these crazy things, and it's not like we do anything like, as far as like, do stuff on camera, but like we say some off the wall shit. I'm not gonna lie, that if like I was in a higher position, some companies would be like, hey, you can't be like talking like that, as like, But I think in my position, I'm still at that comfortable level where I can, I can be a respectful businessman at work, but once I'm off, So I think this lady kind of.
Do you consider yourself a businessman?
No, but you know what I fucking mean. I didn't know how else to say it.
Fucking guy goes to one Hampton Inn in Sierra Vista, gets Chipotle catered at one conference, and he's a businessman, dude. All right, that's what's up. I respect it. That's cool. Ironed one fucking pair of chinos in a hotel room.
I'm just saying I'm getting per diem. That's all I'm
I
saying.
like it. Oh, per diem's sick. Per diem's a businessman.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Let's talk after this. A guy with per diem is a guy I can do business with.
Oh, he said the word. He said that's business talk right there, baby.
He said per diem. The only thing, the only two pers, diem and capita. You talk diem and capita, I'm listening, brother. You put a Excel spreadsheet up on the wall, I'm all yours. A PowerPoint presentation. Well, this guy knows what he's talking about. Shit.
Okay. I'll say this too. Like, there was a time where,
You didn't know anything, huh, going into this?
like, as far as like the system,
Like you're saying, like, oh, I knew the one moment that they asked me to plug it in.
No.
You knew nothing.
no, not zero. No, I
Not
want
zero?
to. No, I want to say a good.
Because it was like a program, it was like a specific website, a thing they're introducing.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing like it's pretty much so for our residents. It's a new system, so now they can put in work orders instead of calling a server. They can make their own account. They can put in work orders.
It's like a portal.
Like a portal. Yes, thank you. Yes, a new portal. Yes.
I would have killed at this thing. I would have done so good, dude. They would have been like, "Why is Jordan here?"
Hey, Emil would have been like,
Bring
"Pass
his
me the
fat
thing.
friend
Pass me
up
the thing. Pass me the thing. I want to show you guys how I do it. Let me show you.
Who's that?
Tell me if
Why
I'm
is
doing
that
it
guy
right."
here? But bring him up here.
Emil would have been like, right after the fucking 12-hour days, he'd be like, "Oh wait, didn't you say you wanted to go over that one thing?
Yeah.
Make sure to remind you." And he's like, "Oh, we got
the
time."
kid that asked about homework at the
Yeah,
end of
that'd be
class.
fucking
Yeah. Kirk, I got a question.
Whoa.
Kirk Charles.
That's a close name to one of the guys in there. That's crazy.
Is there a guy
I thought you were
in there
gonna say his
named
name.
Kurt? Is it Kurt?
No. Very close though. Like the first three, I was like, oh. I was like, how'd you guess? But
Curtis?
No, it's not. Don't say it.
Kermit? Is the guy? Is the guy's
Fuck!
name-
I said don't say it.
Is your boss Kermit?
don't say it.
Hey, hello, Jordan.
I gotta bleep it out.
Oh, I'm really happy you came up here to Sierra Vista. Sit down. Miss P.
In your business job, in your business man.
Sit down in your business suit. Wow, it looks freshly ironed.
Oh man. But you know, it was a good time. It was fun. My first business trip. I told you, right? I recorded an episode up there.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it though. It was honestly one of the days that I woke up early, and they were like, "You don't have to come in. Like, you don't have to be at the conference room till like 9." I was like, "Oh shit!" Before I was waking up at 5 and 6, so I just kept that same alarm. Woke up, took my time, jerked off, came on the hotel wall.
Yeah, hell yeah. On the wall?
I cleaned it.
Come on, man.
What? All right, it was on the curtains.
Just a little wad of toilet paper. Why do you do that?
What do you mean? Unless they bring in a fucking purple light, you ain't seen shit. Black light, you ain't seen
Yeah,
shit.
but you're the reason why they bring in black lights.
No, I'm
Do it. Don't do that.
Anyways, so I actually had time to like process like my days were gonna start. So then I was like, fuck it. I went on a run. Found out this. I didn't realize we were somewhat in high altitude.
Oh, yeah.
So like, bro, as soon as I started my run, I'm over here like I'm gonna do a little 3-4 miles. It was a very beautiful area, like up in the woods, or like I don't know if I'll post a picture. No, I can't. Fuck. I'll show you. No, they were really like, I was trying to like take pictures. Like, you can't take pictures of that stuff because of where I was, And but what was I gonna say? So yeah, I went on a run, bro. As soon as I took off from the hotel, I was feeling good, bro. Like maybe half of that mile in, I started breathing hard as fuck. My ribs started hurting, and I was like, damn, like I know, like, because before that, I think I hadn't ran like maybe 3-4 days before that. So I was like, damn, I know I haven't ran in a while, but I shouldn't feel like this. Like I haven't even done a mile yet. And so whatever, I barely did too. And I was walking most of the time. I would like run a little and then I'd have to just walk just to catch my breath. And when I went back that day into the conference room, I was one of the guys that I was like getting cool with. I was like, are we like in high altitude or like at least enough to like affect like my running? I was like, I probably done like a little fucking douchebag in there, but I was like, it's because I don't know, like I run. So like I went on a run this morning, and normally I can run like 3 miles, and like after like I barely ran like 2, like and I was dying, and they were like, no, yeah, like we have like altitude like that, and the other day too, I told them I was queasy, and they're like, you might have like a little hint of altitude sickness.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, bro, it affected like that breathing shit was hard. So that's why I think today, I don't know if I told you guys, but I ran 10 miles this morning, and I was feeling good, dude. Like, I think I got like a euphoric feeling from running. After like mile 7, my body felt so weird. I was talking to my buddy Kobe, and I know I sound crazy. I did smoke weed before though, but whenever I was telling my buddy Kobe, I was like, man, like my body feels like if I took shrooms. Like my body felt like my upper part of my body was on top of who is it? Oh, hold on, he's gonna be here in a little bit. But like my upper body felt like it was just like placed on top of a seat, and my legs were just doing everything. It was a weird feeling. I don't know, but then again, I don't know if that week in that high altitude kind of opened me up a little more.
Opened you up?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Shorty, I don't.
Don't mind.
Mine? Assassination is just like murder with intent, right?
No, but no assassination, as far as like I want to say it's assassination because like the way it's done, like he was hiding somewhere from a distance. I think distance has to play a big part in like the definition. And it was kind of secret. Because what I'm saying is like,
No,
well,
man, if he
no.
runs up and stabs
Yeah,
his
yeah.
ass, that's an assassination.
But what's the difference between assassination and just murder?
You get murdered. Kirk Charles got assassinated.
So what?
You gotta be somebody.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
No, I don't
Is that,
know.
Is that, that's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
know.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Let's Google it.
Here we fucking go. Yeah, let's just Google everything then. Let's just have no
Hold on.
conversations.
I just
Hey,
wanna-
Google.
I just
do
need
this
an excuse to
podcast
text my mom. Shorty, I don't.
Is it recording?
Assassination is a specific type of murder distinguished by its political motive and the high-profile status of its victim.
So it has to be somebody.
Legally, however, assassination is not a distinct crime, but is prosecuted as murder, often with aggravating circumstances.
See, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it does. So
Assassination is just how, when it's a figure.
yeah, okay. So like the CEO of that insurance company, that was considered an assassination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not specifically because he's a celebrity in the world, but like as far as like his status. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that makes sense. So, damn, dude. So what you're saying is, I want to get so successful that when I get murdered, they call it an assassination. That's a bar.
That's a bar. I want to get so successful
That
when I'm finally murdered.
It's not called murder.
It's not murder.
You know why?
Assassination.
Assassination.
Or you're in luck.
Well, you're in luck.
Just for speaking your mind, you can get killed.
Oh no. Like we talked about, we manifest all these positive things, but only like the things fucking negative that we joke about end up coming true.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back, guys. Sorry,
We're back.
We took a break. What was I gonna say? I guess we could just get into it.
Get into it, dude.
So okay, I guess
get into
how can we put this? Are we? Where do we stand? Are we saying R.I.P. to Charlie Kirk, or are we saying? Are we not?
I'm not saying anything. I'm looking at a Coors.
Ah,
But
yes.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that. I didn't post anything. I don't outwardly want to in real time react to it or act on it like a feeling based around it. I can, if you want to know how I feel about it, I'll tell you. But it's like,
I don't want to know.
you know what I mean?
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Like, but I mean that's my point. Is
Yeah.
like I saw a lot of opinions that I didn't want. And I just didn't want to contribute to that.
Yeah.
Whether it's one way or the other. Whether I do feel like excited about it, sad about it, indifferent about it. I didn't want to I didn't want to advertise anything. There was enough shit being fucking advertised and
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? So do you want to know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we should like. Maybe there's people out there that don't know like what happened because we're kind of just going off of assuming that everyone knows what we're talking about.
Tell those three incels.
So
Tell the three next mass shooters.
But I mean, even me. Okay, so this is under my description as far as someone that doesn't really know him, but knows of him just from TikTok and like clips I've seen, but not really understanding anything about him. So Charlie Kirk, I guess, is just a public figure who goes around to college campuses, not arguing, or could you say debating college kids because they have a strong opinion about the LGBTQ and rights and all that stuff. So just stuff like that, just goes around, what is it? Practicing his fucking Second
Women's
Amendment
rights, immigration.
Yeah, he's all about that, and
all the political talking points.
yeah, for sure. And so he has some, what's the word? He has some off the wall. It's like some of his takes are a little bit crazy,
Far.
Far. Yeah.
And like he's not there's further right ideals, but I mean, if you're in the middle, like some of the stuff he said could be considered far right.
Yeah, true. But and so he was, as we found out, he was assassinated this past Thursday. Was it Thursday? Wednesday? It was Wednesday.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Wednesday. Because crazy enough, the day he got assassinated was like probably of last week the best day of my life. So it was kind of
shit.
yeah. I went on a run.
shit.
I told you I woke up early.
Oh, don't
you
tell
know,
his wife.
rubbed one out.
Yeah.
That
was that day?
That was that day, dude. I went on a good run, and when it wasn't the best because of the high altitude, you know.
Yeah.
I got a nice little chest pump down at the hotel gym.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, took advantage of full amenities. I was feeling good. Went to, got a little protein shake. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling good. And
Walking
then,
into the lobby with just a towel, like, you guys got a sauna?
yeah, dude.
All just fucking cut.
Yeah.
All lean.
And then I found out Charlie Kirk got assassinated. I was like, oh, man.
Oh,
Who's Charlie
man.
Kirk?
Oh, man. Order a pizza, get a 6-pack of beer.
Record a whole podcast.
Ask who Charlie Kirk is.
I know. I told you. We talked about it, but one of the people I was working with at the time, he was like, oh, man, Charlie Kirk got assassinated. And I was like, oh, no. Who's Charlie Kirk? But like I said, he's like, by the name, no idea. But once I saw a picture, I was like, okay. I know they made a South Park episode about him.
Which they pulled from reruns.
Damn, dude, I didn't even get to see it.
Yeah.
I could just find it.
Yeah, you find it.
But what was I going to say? Yeah, so that happened. And like we said, my social media has never been so divided in such a fast amount of time. Like, I thought Trump and Biden was bad. They had the whole thing where we were talking about, there was family members unfollowing people if you, voted or even were thinking about voting for Trump or something. There's people even getting mad if you didn't vote. You know what I'm saying? Which that's another thing we'll talk about that I hate. People do that.
Even if you didn't vote, it's the most reasonable option.
Yeah.
Even if you just stayed at home and didn't vote, people were freaking out.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm just saying, let me do me, all right?
Yeah,
First off, you want to get mad because I'm going to vote for Trump. Secondly, now you're getting mad because I don't vote at all?
No, you get
Make up
mad
your
because I
mind.
went and had hot wings instead? Come on, man.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
As someone that's voting for Biden, would you rather me vote for Trump or not vote at all?
I'd rather you vote for Trump.
Damn. I was just saying that, like, in general. I didn't really care for you to answer.
No, I would.
Because I didn't want you to. I don't want to out you, but
Really?
really,
I didn't vote for Trump, but I'd rather you vote for Trump than vote for whoever I wanted to vote for.
or not vote at all.
Or not vote at all, yeah.
Well, interesting. You know what? Just for you, I will vote next. Whenever.
Yeah, vote for who you want to vote for, though.
But I'm doing it for you.
Even if you want to write someone in, do it.
Emil, who are you voting for?
Yeah.
What'd you vote for the first one?
Yeah, would you prefer the second one?
You're not supposed to be copying me. Oh, come on, dude. Just let me see your answers.
Yeah. Did you pick the black one or the gay one? Oh, they're the same. They're both the same.
Where do I put Kanye West at? Can I do that? Or is that just a thing I saw on the computer?
Can I write in Kanye?
Oh, man. So, yeah. When is next time to go about that, about picking the guy? Every 3 years, right?
What?
Every 3 years? You know what? That's what's crazy, bro. Like, questions like that are questions that are sometimes on those citizens.
You know you wouldn't be granted, citizenship?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, some of the questions that are on those
My
citizens
grandparents who came here in 1989.
know more about the country than I do.
Bro.
That's someone that was born here.
I would go over there when they were, studying, and they would be like, I would test them. I would quiz them. I had, the practice test, and I would be like, what is 1600 East Pennsylvania Avenue? And they would go, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is residence of President of United States of America.
They learned that shit verbatim.
Yeah.
Word
exactly,
for word.
Exactly,
That's the only way.
exactly.
They didn't put it in their words at all.
Yeah, but you tell one of us who was born here, what's 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? You're like,
My school address? I don't know.
Electric is that adjacent to Electric Avenue?
Yeah.
And does it take you higher?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, and you know what though? That's
Electric Avenue.
But at the same time, should that really be a test?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Citizenship test.
But stuff.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't have no problem with it either way. I'm just saying, is there a better way to vet how we get these people in?
Sure, but
a test just seems so funny. Okay, in high school we take tests.
It's funny until you hear stories
a
like
test
I
for your
just said,
life.
where literally people who spoke 9 other languages learned a 10th language to fucking take the test to live in the country. You want to do all that? do it.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. Do it. And like, if you can pass that test, if you can learn a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and on language
Yeah.
and pass a fucking test, do it.
Yeah.
Like, you could stay here for that.
Okay.
I couldn't pass a Spanish test, and I've been trying to learn Spanish for 27 years.
I gave up. I really did, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It got to a point when I maybe like mid-20s where I was like, you know what? Like I started getting adult where I was like, you know what? I am Mexican. I should learn this Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Orale.
Or
I'm going to do this one for the Rasa. Right, Syra? She's just like, oh, yeah. Oy, oy, oy.
but then I think I hit.
Covering all of her eyes.
Don't listen to that. It's estúpido. But then I hit my 30s and I was like, it's too late, man. If I didn't learn it by now, I've gone this long. I have a pretty good job without learning Spanish.
Yeah.
Not that I'm, or like shitting on anyone that learns Spanish, but I'm good. I think I'll be fine. That's why I surround myself with people that speak it, so I don't have to. Let's just do that. I'm never gonna go to Mexicali by myself. Never gonna go to Spain by myself. So I'll go with someone that learned the language for me, and I'm sorry. That's just me. All right.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question.
Back to
Kirk Charles.
Back to yeah. You keep saying that. I love that.
Charles
Charlie Kirk.
Kirkson.
But yeah. So going back to it. Yes. My social media was so divided. Like right away. As soon as I got back to the hotel room, I wasn't even looking into it. Like I just obviously as soon as it happened, it was funny because that the guy said it, and then 5 minutes later, my brother texted me. He's like, "You hear about Charlie?" And I was like, "Oh, you heard about this too?" Next like fucking text message was the video, and I was like, "Oh, okay." But what was I gonna say? Yeah. So I got back, and that was it for me. Like what I saw, I was like, okay, the guy got shot in the neck, whatever. At that point, I still didn't even know if he had died or not. And so when I got back to the room, I was just on social media, just scrolling, not looking for or like researching into this at all, and it was just popping up everywhere. Everyone's story was posting about it, and it was very like it was either R.I.P. and oh my gosh, can't believe this happened. No one should die this way, or it was like glad he's dead. This is what he gets, and this is from people that I know. Obviously, I'm not outing anyone, but like people that I know, friends, family, people from the military that I friends I met over there, and I'm just like, holy shit, dude, like. Obviously we have conversations behind closed doors. This is like one of those like behind closed doors opinions that you should just keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, yeah.
And once again, okay, maybe I sound bad because the Second Amendment, right? Free speech, I guess. No, totally, for sure.
Second Amendment?
Right?
I don't think so. We'll look into it later.
Wait, free speech isn't it the Second Amendment and right to bear arms? Or are those two separate ones?
They're not the same.
I feel like I'm right, but you're always right, so I'm probably wrong.
No, you're right. You're probably right.
This is something we should Google.
No.
We'll just stay dumb.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
this,
fine.
This is bad.
I just want you to think the First and Second Amendment are the same.
The First Amendment is
It's 1A and
okay.
1B.
1A, 1B for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, go.
Okay. And so oh my god. Now I get what people say when they're like, you know what, you're not as dumb as I thought you were. I've been getting that a lot lately.
Yeah.
Side note, I've been getting that a lot lately. People are saying it, and it's almost to the point where it's like, it's like, I know people say you're dumb, but like, you're actually pretty smart. I'm like, who the fuck's saying I'm dumb?
Who do you talk to, man?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Who do you talk to before me?
But it's like at least once a week I've been hearing that, or someone will send me like a meme or something like that. Like, you aren't who everyone says you are. Like, what are they saying about me?
God damn.
Dude, doesn't help with my fucking stress and anxiety and overthinking, does it?
no.
I already think that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, like people are actually thinking of me that way.
I'm great.
And it actually is happening to me. Little do I know. That's my biggest fear, stressing about like, oh my god, they think this thing about me, and then I'm like, nah, I'm just overthinking. And then it's like, no, we do think that way about you.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Shit.
Whatever. I'd rather be a dummy than like a piece of shit person.
Yeah. Whatever.
I mean no harm, guys.
You mean no harm.
R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Anyways,
Back to Kirk Charles.
so what was I gonna say? So yeah, it was crazy. I was literally seeing, bro, there was someone that follows us on the podcast. They had a pretty big following.
Okay.
I'm talking like 15 point some K.
Okay.
By the end of the night, they were down at like 6,000 followers.
No.
Swear to God. Yeah.
Yo.
Like they post, but
Tell
bro,
me who that is.
but bro, I mean, I'm sure the stories are gone, and I'm sure people, without mentioning it, some people might know, no, or not, but they were legit on camera, not like reposting stuff, not wording stuff.
Caesar. It was Caesar. He's just with his shirt off in the mirror, like, yo, you guys, there's a Spider-Man mask on. Yo, you guys, I'm so fucking sorry. I know his kids were there, and that's fucked up, and I shouldn't have said what I said. And he's just like, also still trying to look sexy while he's doing it, while he's apologizing.
Oh, you're so stupid. But bro, so they were on camera, like recording themselves saying stuff, just like being like, oh, Charlie Kirk got clapped, and they were just like, pop, pop, pop. I was like, crazy stuff, bro. I was like, whoa. So yeah, so I was like, I mean, I get it, but once again, going back to this whole thing, overall,
Yeah.
I guess people are gonna be like, well, what's your take on this?
Yeah.
This is one of those things where. I was saying this. It pisses me off that the people that are like, glad he's dead, fuck him, whatever. Those people are also, if they're upset with the people that are saying R.I.P. Charlie, but they're also upset with people that aren't saying anything.
Right.
Because I'm starting to kind of notice that, like they're just kind of clumping you in. You can't be in the middle. You can't be like me and be like, I think it sucks. I don't think anyone should die for just speaking how they feel. Yes, he said some crazy shit, but like. I mean, so that's pretty much like saying, like, so you killed him for what he believes in, right? It can easily go to, so we should all be worried. So I should be scared to go to church because now someone that doesn't believe in me going to church, so they could just kill me. I'm not saying that, obviously, we didn't allow it. Obviously, this guy's in prison. But I'm saying, like, the way people are being like, yeah, fuck him. It's like, you're pretty much saying, like, you're still allowing, like, freedom of speech in a way, like, because however they feel. They might believe that they're mad that he spoke on the LGBT. Yeah. Someone might come kill you because of that. Oh, shit, I don't mean to say it like that, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, it just goes to show you, like, this guy just spoke how he felt, whether it was right or wrong, whether it was off the wall or not, whether it made sense or not. He just was a man that spoke. That's all he did. He used his words.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we're supposed to allow to be able to do, right? Just like you can talk about your stuff, but you can say what you want and have no repercussions. But this guy says what he wants and he dies, and you guys are all celebrating it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you should, for what you said, not what you did, not what you made people do, just for what you said, with the words you thought in your brain, you said them out loud. Free will, right?
Yeah.
You should get killed for that. And I'm just like, I don't think anyone should get killed for that. So I'm saying that. But at the same time, I'm not saying on the other side, but on the other side, I do see their side. I'm like, damn, he did say some crazy shit, like. And I don't know, verbatim, but it was something along the lines, like, pretty much like, if there has to be killings in America to keep, our gun laws, then so be it. Like, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But once again, they're just words. For all we know, some people can just look at him as a crazy person on the street in L.A., preaching the word and saying crazy stuff. They could just see him like that. Just let him be, man. Let him think that crazy stuff. If you don't agree with it, you don't believe in it, that's cool. But you don't have to think this crazy. Like, you don't have to want him dead. And then when he actually is, there's times when we see people and we're like, oh, fuck, dude, I wish someone would just take you out. But then when it happens, you're like, oh, man, like, I didn't really want him to. I just didn't like the guy. So, like, but when they actually do take him out, it's like, yeah, they're celebrating it. They're, like, dancing in the streets. It's so fucked up, man. Yeah. And obviously it goes back to his kids, his wife. They didn't deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you took away a husband from a wife, a father from these kids. That's what it boils down to. Yeah. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I think that's my take, and that's who I believe people that are in the middle think the same.
I don't think that's crazy. Thank
you, Emil. You're usually my meter of crazy.
I would mostly, like, I do agree with you. Like, I think he should have been murdered for saying what he thought? No. I don't know. Am I, like, fucking heartbroken that it happened? I'd be lying to you if I told you I was. And my reasoning for that, am I posting about it? No, I'm not, because I'm quite literally just not heartbroken. I'm not excited. I'm not happy. I'm not fucking pop locking that someone got murdered. I don't.
Shorty, I
don't. Mind.
Charlie Kirk getting shot.
Charlie Kirk getting shot. If you're still dropping it like it's hot, Shorty, I do. No, it's. Oh my God. It's just an indifference to me. It's like, because I don't believe in the things that he was going around saying. And like,
Yeah.
so to me, the way I've been thinking about it the last like week or this week is, because I have like had conversations with friends who are like way more upset and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And they're like, bro, like you've said worse or we've said worse or so-and-so said
You're
worse.
like, whoa, don't put me in this.
And I'm like, no, but like the reality is there's a reason why all of our fucking drunk uncles are still alive. Because they keep that shit to Thanksgiving in the kitchen at your parents' house where it's just like you and 3 people and they're like, hey man, did you see the fucking murder? And you're like, whoa, what are you doing? And he's like, I could have banged your mom, but I let my little brother have her, you know that? And you're like, if you get a camera, 3,000 college students and a mic on this guy,
You're gonna find people that don't
he's
agree
not
with
coming
that.
to next Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's one thing to have opinions and shit. It's another thing to take that shit on tour and to fucking monetize it and to use it to further divide a nation, essentially. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not condoning what happened to him. I'm not heartbroken over what happened to him. I'm not posting one way or the other. I don't give a fuck. Like that's my honest opinion.
And-
if you don't like that I don't give a fuck, I don't know what to tell you.
And it's not like you're saying I don't give a fuck.
Because he's a dude that took that shit on tour and monetized it.
Yeah.
He's not 20 fucking fourth graders in Sandy Hook just like getting shot at on a Tuesday afternoon. You know what I mean? Like, he's a grown ass man who was like, this is what I'm going to do for money and work. Cool, man. There's people who are security guards, Secret Service agents, fucking cops, troopers, firefighters. They all go into their job assuming risk, right? So you went on tour talking about very divisive ideology, made a lot of money, and this happened. Like, do I think it should have happened? No.
But
am I like blown away that it happened? No.
No, it makes No, yeah. I think it's both on the same thing. Like I said, I think you can. So stupid. But yeah, man. So I guess we're going with R.I.P. Charlie Kirk.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
That'll be the thumbnail. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, this is something I was thinking about too. So I guess apparently, people were posting about that he had said at some point, that he doesn't believe in empathy. You know what I'm saying? Feeling sorry for people and stuff like that. He had said that, the whole thing about, if some people have to die, to keep, his right to bear arms, like, by all means. And they were like, what a coincidence. You got killed this way, preaching that and stuff. And I feel like people, you got to remember, he's dead now. We don't know what he's thinking after this, that happened. A lot of people are just like, yeah, how do you feel now that you got killed by things you said? He's probably, wherever he's at, heaven or hell, whatever you believe, he's probably there like, I mean, yeah, it sucks. I'm going to miss my kids. This sucks. It sucks. I mean, it happened. But this is exactly what I was preaching. This is what I was saying. And I don't mind if that was the case. Like, we don't know if that was also an option. Everyone's just assuming, like, he's up there, like, mourning himself or being sad about himself. When really, he's probably, like, if we could somehow crazy in another fucking life, he would just be like, no, man, like, yeah, this is what I was talking about. And this, I'm willing for what I believe in. I believe in it so hard that if that's what you're telling me, like, I have to be the one that gets shot or killed from this, and it's like, then so be it. Maybe he's not even bummed. Maybe he's up there like, yep, I'm good. What's crazy on TikTok?
I promise you, he's bummed.
Okay, but what's crazy is, so on TikTok, I don't know if you've seen it, but people are posting, like, they asked AI, what based off how Charlie Kirk's ideology and everything, what would you form for him, and like what he would say after the fact, now that he's dead, and they like played it, and I mean, you want to hear it? I think I have it saved on my phone. Okay, cool. I didn't know if you wanted to. It's pretty crazy. Like, it's kind of sad. I was reading the comments. If this was a real thing, this is something that would be sweet to send to, like, the wife. it gives a sense of like peace for like the family.
It's just him saying the N word a bunch.
You better not date them, girl.
Go back to China.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I fucking know I saved it.
Do you want me to sing Usher while we wait?
Please, yeah. Can you vamp?
Shorty, I don't.
Thank you.
Mine.
It's like elevator music.
Play Sound of Quake Hold. That money, money, money. That money, money, money. Shorty, I don't.
Did you? And I sent you the thing right about that person we both know that just came back from my Utah trip. Don't tell anyone it was a secret.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Close friends type of post or what?
But yes, but a person that like someone.
Wouldn't expect that.
No. You would. I mean, you don't. I don't. They're not a personal friend. They're someone we met doing something. I don't. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after.
It was in a gangbang.
You're too young right now. I can't. I'm just kidding. Let me see. Fuck. Oh, I guess you couldn't save it. Oh, okay. Here we go.
First, I want
Okay, hold on.
you to know.
All right, ready? But you gotta listen because it's something like
I'm
you gotta
listening.
listen. Hold on.
First, I want you to know I'm fine, not because my body is fine, but because my soul is secure in Christ. Death is not the end, it's a promotion. Don't waste 1 second mourning me. I knew the risks of standing up in this cultural moment, and I'd do it all over again. Second, do not let this violence divide us further. The enemy wants chaos, fear, and retaliation. Don't give it to them. Instead, double down on truth. Double down on courage. Double down on your faith and on your families. That is how you honor me. Third, remember this. America is worth it. Free speech is worth it. Fighting for the unborn, for families, for sanity in a culture gone mad, it is all worth it. So dry your tears, pick up your cross, and get back in the fight. Do it with joy. Do it with strength. And never ever let evil think it won. First, I want you to know.
I say I fuck with like 80% of that.
Right. Same.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
75, 80% of that, yeah.
I mean, but it's crazy. Like one with technology, but two, like I said, like that's also a possibility where he's like the people that are like, yeah, I should good for him. Maybe he's like, damn, that sucks. I feel that way that hardcore. He's like, but yeah, this is what I was. I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew the risks.
Yeah.
But yeah. So R.I.P. dude. R.I.P. to anyone that died, except for rapists and pedophiles.
Pedophiles.
And people who vote. God rest his soul instead of rest in peace. Oh, so I can say God rest his soul to like a rapist. Fair enough. I get. Yeah, when you break it down, you're pretty much telling the person like, I hope you have. I hope you're comfortable up there. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
I'm not that big of a piece of shit.
Or I'm going to let God take this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the other day.
Rest in paradise. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Rest in paradise. The other day in church, someone sneezed, and I wanted so bad for the pastor to be like, God bless him, please. like in the perfect time. Because no one said bless you. Of all places.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Was it when I was there?
I don't know. I don't think so. No, I think it was the time before. But of all places, someone sneezes and no one said God bless you or bless you.
Bless you. You just said bless you.
I wanted to so bad. I almost wanted to be like, are we not going to say it? Bro, there's so many times during church I want to be up and be a comedian so bad. Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you. The second time I went to that church. I don't know, man. They say some stuff where I'm like, they got away with that. I've heard Jew in there.
Nice.
I've heard they were one of them was like, yeah, like we have a multicultural, staff back here. He's like, we were missing one though. He's like, but I think we got him. But he is half white. He was like half white, half Asian. Guy came out fully white. Didn't look any half nothing.
He was doing that.
No. I don't know if this is worse. He comes out, moves the mic to where he can reach it, goes like this and bows a little.
Oh no, that is worse. That is worse.
And like you're at church, right?
Oh, boy.
Obviously, no one is in their funny mind, so they're just no one's doing anything. He does it in a sense of like comedic relief because everyone's like, but I'm like dying, lad. My eyes are watering. So I look over, just like, what's so funny? I was like, what do you mean? How are we missing?
That guy's doing
But I mean, I love the church, but still, I mean, it was just cool. I was like, all right, this is the church I mess with then. And that's another thing. Going back to Charlie Kirk, did you go to church today?
I didn't.
I kind of wanted not the tea, but I knew they were gonna like talk about it in church.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some of the churches around here. That's
part of why I didn't go.
Oh, really? I wanted to hear a little. I mean, just it's like 10% of the church.
It won't.
Of that part.
It won't make you want to never go again.
No.
It would make me want to never go again.
Oh, really? Because our church brought it up, or they talked about it.
Or if just like a church I was interested in going to was like.
But it would make sense though, because it's someone that's spread the word, opposed to other things. But that was one of the main things. That was one of the things. So I think it's like only not right, but only understandable that they would bring it up in church because I'm sure people are thinking that. Because there's some people that are, other than everything bad he said, they're like, wait, so he got shot because he believes in God? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all they heard.
Yeah, he got shot for praising Jesus.
That's crazy. That's
he
all
got
he
shot
did.
for fucking preaching the gospel, dude. Yeah. That's fucked, bro.
So I can see where churches are like, oh, we should probably talk about this to let people know. No, it wasn't just that. All right. I'm not saying he should have, but
yeah. Cut to Charlie in the AIDS cures fags hat. He's just like, this guy's just out here preaching the word.
And I'll say this: the people that on the other side that are like, "Fuck him, I'm glad he's dead," at least take a different approach. Maybe make R.I.P. shirts and with that picture on them. Like, all right, I feel sorry for the guy, but I'm still gonna blast him out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still don't agree. All right, do that at least.
Yeah.
No one should be celebrating anyone's death, other than obviously Bin Laden, Hitler.
Obviously, celebrate Bin Laden, celebrate Saddam Hussein and his sons.
Did you know all my friends ran for 9/11? That's crazy, huh?
Ran for 9/11?
They ran for 9/11.
Oh, the heroes run.
Yeah, but I was like telling because they kept saying like, "What you're not gonna run for 9/11?" I'm like, no, I'm not gonna run for 9/11. I don't want another one to happen. Doesn't it sound like that when people say that?
Run for 9/11.
Yeah, run for AIDS. Run for. I know they say sometimes like run to cure cancer, or whatever, but it's usually like run for cancer. Run for cancer. You're like
I'd rather not.
I'm running to get more of this stuff. No, man. Like change the wording up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fair.
What else?
Surely.
Did you hear a couple days ago there was a bomb in Yuma?
I did.
Right across the street from the jail, right?
I did.
Yeah, right in front of my mom's office.
Yeah. And they did like a controlled.
They had to detonate it. It was an actual bomb. It wasn't like someone called in like a fake. It wasn't like someone thought they saw a package and it wasn't. It was an actual bomb.
What do you think it was?
Caesar.
Just fucking with it. Just his fucking 8-pack and his little Usher V and his Spider-Man mask. Just like, oh, I ran 14 miles today. I'm going to kill someone.
Gosh, this is so bad.
I ran 14 miles. I'm going to blow a fucking building up. Get ready with me.
Hey,
Get ready with me while I kill everyone.
They arrest him and they go on his running app and they see he did run past that at a certain time. It's like, fuck, that's how he got caught.
Yeah. And the pause and the run is right at there.
But
Strava.
But yeah, dude, I was going down the road where coming like from the bridge, and I was at like a stop sign, so I could see down that road, and I see a fucking swarm of cop lights. But once again, it's right in front of the hospital or right in front of the jail, and I'm like, okay, well maybe someone tried breaking out, maybe like a fight happened, maybe something crazy within the jail.
Yeah.
Then I think yesterday, someone told me they were like, they were like, did you know there was a bomb in front of? And I was like, was that what that was? Like I must have been passing by when they were like defusing it or something or whatever the fuck they did. But yeah, bro, that's wild.
Well, I don't know.
That's crazy. I know.
I only know that.
We'll follow up on the story. I'm sure there's gonna be more news, but I
don't know like details. I only know there was a suspicious thing. It was detonated, like controlled detonation, and that's it.
Damn, dude.
I don't know anything else.
Okay, I got a Jordan's World before we go.
Jordan's World.
This one's about thrifting. All right. I always wondered. So let's just say.
Sarah.
So okay, let's just say I bought a piece of clothing that was brand new. In
Pervert.
Inside
Hey
joke.
guys, this guy's a loser. I'm just my own soundboard.
I swear we need to get one. That's next year's goal is
You
to get a
fucking
fucking sound.
pervert.
We'll put it right here in
This
the
guy's
middle
looking
too.
up my skirt. Tyra. All right, sorry.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so if I bought a piece of clothing that was brand new in 2015, let's just say I bought a Charger sweater in 2015 for $80, brand new at the team store, right? Today, let's say I go to sell it. Maybe it don't fit me no more. Maybe it's a little worn. So I'm like, I'm not gonna consider it like, like a fucking. What's it called? Like old school, like a throwback thing. But it's it was from around. It was still San Diego time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's got San Diego on it, whatever. So if I sell it for, let's say $25, in the end, is that really am I really is that a loss? Do you get what I'm saying?
No, because how many pieces of clothing have you just gotten rid of? You know what I mean? Like you buy clothing and then wear it, get rid of it, keep it, throw it away, whatever. So none of it is like a real loss.
But what I'm saying is, opposed to going out thrifting and getting stuff that you think this would be hot to resell, you buy it for $15-$20 in the store, because these are those fucking thrift stores. But then you try to resell it for $25-$30. You do make a profit in a sense because you bought it for a lower price. You didn't pay however much that jersey cost at the time. You didn't pay that. The first time you got it for $25. You sold it for $30, $35, $40. You made a profit for sure. But if it's your own clothing, that's something like, an old Rivers jersey, right? A Reebok one, stitched and everything. At the time, it was probably $120. Now I'm trying to resell it. And, the most, especially, around here, people are going to pay is maybe 40, maybe. So damn, in the end, that specific clothing that I bought at one point, technically I did take an L on it, a big one. At that point, it's just take it. You know what I'm saying? But so I don't know. I kind of thought about that.
The way I feel about clothing is the L you take when you buy it is that it's going to be worth nothing.
So in the very beginning,
Getting any money out of it is a win to me.
really?
Yeah, I'm not buying any piece of clothing with the idea of I could sell it for half, 3/4, a quarter of what I paid for it.
I get that, but there are certain and I'm not saying some high value or some, I can't think of any crazy expensive clothing brands, but like I said, a Chargers a jersey or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Now we still see things back in those times, especially a throwback jersey or something. They're still worth money. And you didn't buy them in the intentions of later they're going to be worth something. I'm just saying in time we've seen if you have those jerseys from that time, it's a Reebok one, so it's a time period piece. It's stitched around. Now they don't do them stitched. Maybe back then they were more durable, shit like that. So it builds value in a way. It's you can only buy this right now from me. And it's made from the same stitching that it was back then. You get what I'm saying? So certain things about it make it valuable now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I do, but again, I just hold true to that. I don't think once you buy something, especially clothing, it's you're not unless you're exclusively doing it for the sake of I'm going to buy 5 of these concert shirts because when Taylor Swift
only buy
gets
'em here,
assassinated, they're going to be so expensive to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
and those that is a thing though, specifically at concerts, because you got to think you can only buy them there.
Yeah.
So in a way, they're limited edition, and you got to wait in line and stuff for them. But I'm saying people will do that. People go, people go to Coachella because the artists will have their own merch that they only sold that weekend at Coachella. And even maybe the following, Coachella's 2 weekends, maybe the following weekend, completely different too. So it's specific. It's that one weekend that you went, you got that shirt, only you can get it. And now you have 4 of them. So, a couple weeks go by, Coachella's over, and people are they start seeing that shirt around. They start looking, where can I find? And all you find is, Etsy, people making the shirt, people trying to make the same shirt. Then you find out, that was a limited edition that you can only buy that shirt from that, from that venue at that time, that adds value automatically. So yeah, so that could be something where people do buy clothes with the idea of reselling it for a higher value later on. Because yeah, for sure, normal clothes, shit you go to Target and shit for, like, yeah, like there's certain places you go where you're like, no, I'm just buying this, and in a month or two, it's probably gonna either be a workout shirt or it's gonna get thrown away. You know what I'm saying? Like something.
Yeah, yeah.
You definitely, there is clothes. Yes, you just buy and you're like, I'm taking an L. Yeah. I guess no, not really. Plus, I've always thought this thing, like, it's crazy because we give money to Target for like a shirt. They get to keep that money and build on it, but we get a shirt that for sure in time is just going to be nothing. Their money lasts longer than our shirt does.
This is you discovering commerce.
Bro, that's what.
Bro, you think about you go to Church's Chicken. You give them $4. They give you a wing and a breast, and I turn that into poop. I turn that into poop, and
What do
they
I get out of
they get
it?
my money, and they get to invest
keep
that in fucking.
How is that
crypto? They get to buy crypto with my money, and I just pooped.
Yeah. See, and
I just ate and pooped.
I'm the perfect person. If I ever learned this stuff and remembered it, I would be the perfect person to put it in a book in layman terms. You get what I'm saying? Because what you just explained,
Yeah.
and what I just said is like, okay, if that's what commerce means, I get commerce now. You know what I'm saying? But when other people try to explain to me, I'm like that. When they're like, oh no, dude, you lost me. You got to talk to me like I'm fine.
Yeah.
Explain the government to a 5-year-old.
Yeah. You were hungry. You needed chicken. Churches sold you the chicken for what you were willing to pay for it at the time. It satisfied your craving, your urge, your need.
It did its job.
And it put money in their pocket.
Fair enough.
You pooped. They bought crypto.
Fair enough.
Shorty, I don't mind.
I gotta pee.
Let's go, dude. We're done. We're done.
Are we?
Yeah, we're done. There's nothing more. Unless you got a topic you want to bring up.
Yeah.
Is there?
I want to talk about the goddamn. No.
Now that you mention
Now that you mention it.
I don't know if this is racist.
An ethnic group that really grinds my fucking gears.
I just want to preface, not racist.
I just want to preface.
Gotta do the Trump hands.
Hey.
Not racist. Not racist.
Respectfully.
Not
I
racist.
just want to say.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Slobs in the Pod. Emil, I love you.
I love you.
All right, dude. We're out.
Play a song.
Let's go.